left a few minutes for questions, and then just so you know, at the end of these 4 speakers, all 4 speakers, including John, will be on a panel, so you'll get to ask them more questions then. But who has a question? And I heard there were questions way in the back, so I want to find somebody way in the back and get a microphone to you. Anybody have a question?
And thank you in advance for your questions.
Wait. No? Okay, so we're going to go to this person right there. So if you can somebody get a microphone there? And can you say your name and your company, please, first?
Sure. My name is Bethany Davis. I'm with the Boston Consulting Group. And I'm interested in how you built some momentum for using a system like Jive, because we're just in the early days and there's not really a culture of making your work that transparent. I'm interested in how DB did that.
Okay. Right. So the number one problem with these things is people are not used to working this way. So we've known for decades that meetings and email don't really work that well. We all complain about it. We haven't changed anything. So what we did, we started with role-based communities of practice. And what that means is, hey, anybody who's doing the same kind of job, we're going to create an online community. And we learned over the course of a year, before we even had any IT, the art of community. Like, how do you recognize people? How does a crowd achieve anything? How do you set objectives? How does it work? Because we're just used to the org chart. But we see on the internet all the time that crowds absolutely contribute all sorts of things. And whether it's Wikipedia, whether it's Linux, whether it's any kind of open source movement, we see them achieve tremendous things. So what we learned over the course of the year was, if you focus on these communities that were obviously connected to work, I'm a consultant, here's where I go online to get access to people who do what I do, to training, to certifications, to standard work practices, to ask a question, right? Anybody know how to? That clicked for people that this wasn't so much about social per se, it was just a very easy way to tap into resources, people, and content that could help me do my job. That was the first step we took, and saved some money doing that, because we exposed kinds of waste, and we had a bunch of wins that we tracked very carefully and promoted. And then we moved on to more and more use cases. And slowly, we've been doing this for about 14 months now, slowly we reached critical mass, and we got to other use cases and more value stores. So now we're working with front office people, sales people for cross-selling, that kind of thing.
Okay. Great question, Bethany, and thank you for the quick answer. You will have another chance to ask him questions when he comes back for the panel. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.